Breaking news coming in as the SG has started arguing for Karnataka government, something that Anisha was just mentioning to us a while back, issue mainly of land possession. So see, there the SG has also started speaking about the land possession issue as well. So looks like the hearing is going to go in that direction now in terms of the possession of the land per se, more than getting into the religious or the political arguments of all of this. I'll go to Nagarjun in moments from now, but Anisha, if you could respond to that.
Well, Chaiti, as we speak, this is not a very easy issue. As we've been discussing for the last several minutes, this is about who owns that particular piece of land, what is actually there physically on that piece of land, whether there is a religious claim on that land, and if there is a claim of one religion on that particular land, can the state government then say that no, not just that one religion, but other religions can also conduct their rituals on that particular land. This is a very, and particularly because religion is a very hot button topic in our country, because it is something that emotions and politics are intertwined with. This has become a very, very important issue. Now the Solicitor General is also referring to the 1964 judgment of the Supreme Court, where the Idgah, where according to the Idgah lawyers, they had been recognized as the owners of that land. Solicitor General, on the other hand, is arguing that the corporation, and this is a very interesting argument, by the way, Chaiti, that from what we can see, the Supreme Court is asking, was the 1964 issue a question of ownership or only possession? And I'm going to quote what Srishti, our reporter Srishti, has said about the Solicitor General's argument. Yes, court says that corporation is I'm sorry, just 1 second, I'm just updating that.
No, you take your time, Anisha, with that. Take your time.
The court has said that corporation has been unable to show, and this is a very, very interesting argument here, Chaiti. Corporation has been unable to show that it is the owner. This is a categorical statement being made by the Solicitor General that in 1964 the Supreme Court has noted that the Corporation of Bangalore has been unable to show that it is the owner of that particular property. But the Solicitor General says that this is not a conclusive thing. There are other issues that need to be considered, and now more arguments are being made. So it seems that seems to be a very complicated route being taken in the arguments also by the government and by the
also at the same time, it's interesting that the arguments are going towards the ownership of this particular land. And that alone, probably the religious and political arguments are being kept in the silos for the moment, and that perhaps is for the better, because now they're just arguing on the merits of the ownership of the land, and that's a very interesting one. I'm coming back to you, Anisha, on that. Nagarjun also is standing by with us. Nagarjun, before we get into the situation on ground as this particular hearing is underway as well, one question that comes to my mind is there any other ground around that particular vicinity where a festival of this nature can be conducted, or is Idgah the only one?
Well, of course, there are ample number of grounds which Ganesh Utsav can be held. In Bengaluru, usually what happens is people put the pendal on the road itself. They block the roads, they put the pendal. At least per area, one big pendal will be there where DJs will come, orchestra happens, and that's where the festival is celebrated by the whole area and public in the locally. What has happened now is this Idgah Maidan, let me show you on the other side, is the Minar, where the minority community, they come here often offer prayers during the holy month of Ramzan, as well as other festivals of their religion. And right-wing organizations here have been saying that if this is a public property, why cannot we celebrate a Hindu religion? If Muslims can offer their prayers here, why can't Hindus offer the prayers? So the government is ready, no matter what the Supreme Court says. If you allow also, we are ready. If you don't allow also, we are ready. We are done with the prep. Let me take you through this whole security preparations. Behind me you are seeing the rapid action force, which is in full swing here. Since morning they have done a route march, and they have tried to build the confidence of people among the Chamarajpet localites here, saying that we are here to make sure that there is no untoward incidents that will happen, and the rapid action force will be here along with the police, along with the Bangalore police. So totally around 3 DCP, that is the Deputy Commissioner of Police rank officers, IPS rank officers, are deployed here, along with 40-odd Assistant Commissioner of Police. So behind me you can see a company of rapid action force with state-of-the-art ammunitions in their hands, and they are saying that they are ready, no matter what the Supreme Court says. They are ready to make sure that we will provide security for the festival to be celebrated. If not, if the court doesn't permit, they are also willing to provide security to the locals here to make sure that the Hindu groups don't come forcibly install a Ganesha idol. So the security has been beefed up here. All eyes towards the Supreme Court as to what exactly will happen in the next few hours.